Well guys, it's an absolutely beautiful morning out. It's supposed to be like 24 degrees today. So got my shorts on and so we're still a bit mucky here, but we're gonna be doing the rear brakes and chain because I'm adjusted all the way back, and because I put the 41 tooth I had some slack in the chain, and now it's gotten even more with the first braking period, so we got to adjust all that back. As you see, I've got my adjusters all the way in, so I'm going to take one link off my chain, slide it back, because this bolt here and one on the other side is on a sleeve, and I've probably got an inch or inch and a half in between, so it's got to go forward more. So we're gonna take a link out of my chain and do the brakes and have a few beer. Good times. Okay, so all we gotta do is get the dust cap off and take the whole axle nut off and pull the hub and the axle all together, because we have to get that off to get the brake drum off. Alright, simple as one bolt. As I said, leave the axle on, or the hub on. Now all we got to do is get these axle nuts separated, and then there's a locking ring that holds this dust cap on. So we'll get to doing this. Okay guys, got the one nut off. Now just a matter of unscrewing this one. I sprayed a bit of WD-40 so it'll come off a little easier. Just got that last nut off. There's a little bit of rusty in behind. I don't know, maybe I'll throw some WD and clean that out inside there. But this dust cap comes off, if I can get it. Oh yeah, she's a little rusty. That's that. Now the dust cap. And then in behind this, there's a little locking ring. Here, I need 2 hands for this. Alright guys, there's no locking ring on this side. It's the actual drum itself on the inside. So, just got to get these bolts off. There's 6 of them. It's always nice when it's working, have a little wire brush so you can clean off the nuts, especially if you're working on a muddy quad. As you can see, it's pretty watery in there. That's not too much of a good sign. That means the seal actually sucks on it. Okay guys, so these brake pads have tons of meat, so I've got like a spare set of brake pads, which is awesome. I can use them anytime. Springs are still good. Dust ring's still good. So as I was saying, to get the drum off, the drum just slides on the axle sleeve, but to get it off, there's a little O-ring, rubber O-ring right here that you have to take off, and then it'll slide right out. I had a bit of an issue with that, but it came out no problem. So now it's just a matter of putting the brake pads in, sliding that back on like so, and I cleaned out all the mud and everything, and I still got lots of meat on this. It's got like a ring on the inside, and I'm not worn past the ring like that way, so I still got tons of meat on this. Excellent brakes, so we're ready to go. Put it all back together. Got her all together. Got some good slack in the chain, but not far enough down that it's rubbing. Adjusted my brakes on the rear there. They're working good. Yeah, I still gotta do, gotta grease up this. Needs a little more adjusting on that one. but we'll get her fine-tuned. But she's a beauty day. Got the boys and the beer out. And we're going to be going for a romp shortly. And maybe a power wash. Yep. She's ready for spring. Sweet. So we're definitely ready for the weekend. It's a long weekend. May 2-4. And this thing hasn't ran in a week. So if the battery's draining at all, it's going to drain. So let's fire it up. Nice. Sweet. Definitely ready to go. Yep, my battery trick worked with the Epsom salt, so that's awesome. So we're definitely romping. Alrighty guys, happy May 2-4 if I don't get another video up before then.